Welcome back to Three Guys Talk. My name is Chris,
I am Trey.
I'm Randy.
and we just finished watching the third episode of Kaguya. Um, so we're going to do things a little different. We're going to talk about, since each episode's in three different parts, we're going to talk about each part separately. So the first part, I completely forgot what the first part was. I'm just kidding. The first part was the principal confiscated a magazine from a student and gave it to the student council to get rid of. Well, they looked at it and found out it had lewd.
Explicit.
Hentai?
There was not any of that. It was Chica called it lewd, but all it was
bleep.
All it was a survey of when people had their first time. And it was like 34% by high school. And, Chika and Miyuki were all like, oh man, I haven't done it yet. And then, Kaguya comes in and says, oh, yeah, I've done that. And it seems very low. That percentage should be much higher.
Exactly.
And after talking and everything, they're sitting there wondering. They go, Kaguya, do you know what first time means? And she has been so sheltered that she thought it meant kissing.
A little peck.
Just, a little peck on the cheek. It doesn't mean that. So, what'd you guys think of that, the first part of the episode?
I thought it was pretty funny because again, I thought the whole like rich girl persona was pretty funny. It worked with it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I thought it was pretty funny. The way they broke it down to her. After kissing, it just stops.
Yeah. I kind of want to know what Chika said to Kaguya when she was explaining what first time meant.
Yeah, apparently they were moving around like bees.
Yeah. Something about like beast. And then,
It sounded like she was going into detail.
Yeah, she got very, very, very embarrassed afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So, my favorite part of that is when they don't know that she means kissing, and Kaguya goes to Chika and says, "You probably do it all the time with your dog, right?" And everybody's reaction to that, like, what?
Like, well.
Yeah. Also, a good part was
when Miyuki's like doing the little like twitching.
Oh, and whenever Kaguya's like, "Oh, I do it with my nephew all the time,"
and
it's recorded.
Newborn nephew at that. So, yeah, that threw everybody off too. I had no idea what she was talking about at first. I was
I was completely lost.
I was like, is this what happens with the rich people in Japan? Because if that is, some weird people.
All right,
I'm sorry if you're a rich person in Japan and you do that, you're weird. It don't matter.
It's 2019. That's all I gotta say. 2019.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, I don't mean nothing for that. That's a newborn. All right,
and now it's my turn to talk, and we're going with the 20 questions that Miyuki and Kaguya have around when I guess they're finna.
Chica was playing with the dog.
Yeah, when she was out, and I thought it was pretty funny because the whole gist of the whole concept of the idea of like the whole 20 question things can be completely confusing. Wait, I'm lost.
So
do you need some water? Your mouth feels
dry. So what's happening is Kaguya and Miyuki are going to play 20 questions, and it's going to be something about Kaguya, but she puts on the stipulation of only 10 questions, and you should be able to get it.
She really puts stipulation 10 questions.
Yeah,
I honestly didn't catch that.
Yeah, so
I did not catch that.
You want to continue where I'm at?
Yeah, because I honestly didn't,
give a little brief thing of what the questions went through and everything, and then what happened afterwards.
Wasn't just the questions about like
Can you touch it?
Yeah, can you touch it? Like if it's alive,
Mm-hmm.
you know, electrical, owned, and etc. They went down to the detail of trying to. And he kind of got the concept of like, oh, it's me, because she doesn't own it. She hasn't touched it. It was, I think, beautiful hair or
The
like,
color?
Yeah, color of the hair, or
color.
like blue eye or something like that.
That was
No, not the eyes.
It was sharp colored
Oh,
eyes or sharp
oh,
eyes or
my
something.
bad,
But
my
yes,
bad.
that was the end question. That was the last question you
Yeah.
had. So
And then it just found out, be like, oh, you mean a dog, don't you? It's like, yeah, but the whole concept was Kaguya wanted Miyuki to confess she can basically catch him and be like, oh, got you.
yeah.
But yeah, so what y'all think, Randy?
I thought it was pretty funny. I wanted to. I kind of wanted to see her just be like, "Oh, how cute!" It's fucking. It's funny whenever she
Oh,
does
he
that.
has like the little mind game of her basically saying how cute.
Yeah, it's funny.
All
I
right,
don't know why.
Chris.
So my favorite part of the episode, well,
The
not
segment?
it was yeah the segment, but I mean it wasn't really part of it. It was as soon as he was like realizing, oh, it's me and everything. I actually sat there and said out loud, "Just say it's me. Get this over with." Not because I want the show to end. I just like
I felt that way.
Yeah, same
I'm at the
here.
point where it's like, just I want y'all to get together now. I know we have 12 more, like, or at least 12 episodes of it. I don't know, 12
Yeah.
more, but
Right,
I mean,
Bob.
I'm not
Just
saying it's bad. It's just
Just-
I like, it's like if you just said it, it would be over. And then I didn't think about, the reverse psychology type thing where it's like, oh, hey, if I actually say it's me, then she's gonna know that I'm thinking like that.
Mhm.
And in reality, it's a reverse confession that I confessed to her.
Yeah.
I didn't think that. So I was like, I want him to win. So just say it. So I didn't
I
get
did
that
want
part.
him to win too.
Yeah. I actually kind of want Kaguya to win, and no lie, I really want Kaguya to win.
But
Why?
why? She's
Why?
a rich girl. The
It's-
other guy isn't rich. He has to work for everything.
I just want the female to win, all right? I just want the female to win.
It's 2019.
Like you said,
There's no female or male. They are fluid.
It's character 1 and character 2.
Exactly. All right.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say with it.
So I'm doing the third part of the episode, and we're gonna dive straight into it. We're gonna talk about how she finally gets to walk to school after her wishing and dreaming she walked to school like every other normal kid. Instead, she gets driven every day. So I'm gonna straight up ask the questions and dive straight into it. How did the cat get stuck in the engine?
They do.
I'm pretty sure I was looking for one.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was a stray cat.
It happens. My mom actually told me a story where they didn't know it was in there and turned the car on.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, it's not a pretty sound or sight.
I bet.
So
I've heard them being in the wheel, but in the engine, I'm like, how did that happen?
I've heard of snakes doing that, but I ain't never heard of cats.
It's all because they want to get warm. That's the thing.
I bet.
If it's too cold, but it doesn't look cold at
Yeah,
that
I was
time.
saying,
So,
it did look cold.
I mean, maybe it's springtime because I know springtime there is actually spring, not like here where it's 107 degrees.
Hey,
So-
the last couple springs have been
Well,
really nice. Well, except for
I was
last
like,
spring.
yeah,
Okay,
again,
the
like,
1 week of spring we have.
I was like, yeah, it kind of looks like they're wearing their
It's a
winter
good week.
uniform, so it kind of looks like they're wearing like long sleeves, so it kind of does look like we're on winterish.
No, because she's
Or
wearing
fall.
a dress or a skirt.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
look at
skirt.
Chica. Look at Chica. She's wearing almost the exact same thing. It's like really long.
I'm going to say that the start of the school semesters is usually spring. So you know how ours starts in the fall?
Yeah.
There's a spring.
Oh,
or,
okay.
After winter break, pretty
Oh,
much,
okay.
is when their next one starts. So it could be spring, but I mean, it doesn't look cold is the thing.
Or it could be that's how the school is. Like, these wear like long uniforms.
Well, yeah, that's all schools. That's all of them. There's
I don't know.
there's no shaving of legs. That's an actual rule. So
I don't know. I was just curious about that because I'd never heard about that. Another thing is, what did you guys think of it? What was y'all's opinions on this?
Actually, finally got
Okay.
to walk to school.
Yeah. Do y'all have any?
Nah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that she had like a little like adventure with helping the little girl across the.
Oh, did y'all see the
sidewalks.
Yeti? Whenever she was
Yeah.
saying,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I just went through the notes.
thought
I was like,
that
hey,
was
look.
So the little girl that she was helping, her best friend, she calls her Yeti, and when she was saying that, an actual Yeti did show up behind them for like a split second.
Yeah, I was like just walking.
So that was pretty funny.
I did think that was funny.
Yeah.
I like how
I
the little
like
Yeti
that.
just popped up. I was like, this is so random.
Yeah. I enjoyed that she, actually came back and helped the girl. Of course, I mean, that girl is walking to school, so she should be old enough to cross the road by herself.
Yeah.
I would think so too.
But I mean, if she's never done it before, then I can see how it is kind of scary. But I mean, I've actually been to Japan, and as soon as that thing is green where you can go, you just book it.
Really?
Like you're not running, but you're just going. Like there is no car that will ever cross that. There are so many freaking people that I don't think a car could actually run through them all. Because there's some really big crosswalks there.
I bet.
Really big. And
I've seen
a lot
pictures.
of people.
I've also seen pictures like about a good like almost like
It's like a block almost wide.
it's
It's like probably about 3 or 4 cars if you put them nose to bumper.
Mhm.
That wide.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. It's pretty wide there.
That's pretty big.
So, but I mean that girl, she looked like she was.
She was a first
6.
grader. She was a first grader, so
I don't think it was a first grader.
she said she was a first grader.
No,
She
she
was-
said she
yeah.
was an upper grade.
Yeah, upper.
So, I think it's more 3rd or 4th.
Well, I
So-
thought she was in first grade.
I think you're saying that because I was trying to explain that she's not a kindergartner anymore. So
Maybe so.
So, but I think it's around 3rd or 4th. So she should be.
I kind of got around second.
She should
Yeah,
be
that
old
would
enough
make
to
sense.
cross the street.
Yeah.
As long as you look both ways. Look both ways, guys. Look left, right, left. Boom.
Not down at your phone.
Yeah.
Up, down, left, right.
You hit
A,
that.
B, A, B.
You hit that like
Start.
button. You hit that like button, and then you walk across the street.
Then at the end, press subscribe.
Yeah.
I got one last question.
Mhm.
How is he the president? If they said he was late every day, right?
No,
No,
he's never
was
late.
almost.
He gets there at the right before he becomes late.
So he gets there
Okay.
exactly.
That's why at the end when he sees Kaguya and he's like freaking like rushing super hard out of breath and he's like, "You get on right now, we're going," because he doesn't want to be late. He doesn't want anybody in the student council to be late.
Yeah, he doesn't want any. Yeah,
Sets a bad example, guys. Don't be late.
be fashionably late.
No, don't do that either.
Be fashionably.
You be 20 minutes early.
20 minutes
And
early.
be
is
20
pretty good.
minutes late.
Never.
Clock in for 20 minutes early.
Exactly.
You know?
Get paid to
And
do
then
nothing.
show up
Hey.
20 minutes late. Yeah,
Don't follow
I-
him.
Don't fall.
We are responsible adults.
Trying to make that money.
He's not.
Gotta be sneaky when you do it, alright? Gotta be sneaky. But just don't let no one know about it. Let's get a secret between you and us. Shh.
Well, y'all ready for the ratings?
Don't know about it.
I am ready for the ratings.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see. It should go Trey first.
so what do you think?
So,
Got it.
but alright, like I said, I gave it 2 thumbs up. I like the episode.
I didn't mess it up this time.
Nice. Like 2 thumbs up. That's great.
Uh-huh.
But I liked it. All the segments were funny. Honestly, I've never had a bad episode so far with this anime, so I like it. That's all I gotta say with it.
Okay, so for me, I gave it 2 thumbs up as well. I thoroughly enjoyed the first part. That one was just hilarious. The fact that you had you do it with your dog all the time, that threw me over. That threw me over. So, but the other parts were good too. So,
She did say like bees.
yeah,
I guess.
and then
Chica's descriptions.
the next one,
I really want to know.
the next segment, she was gone with the dog. Don't know.
Coincidence?
All right.
I think not. All right, and I gave it a thumbs up and a thumb sideways, which is
above average. Like, I like the episode, but for me personally, whenever I watch anime, I watch for story, and I just wish it had a little bit more of a story. Like, it's funny, and I would keep watching it either way it goes, but I just wish it had more of a story.
It's episodic.
Yeah,
is what it
but
is.
it does
so.
have like it has its own story itself.
It's an overall story of I want you to confess to me, but
Mhm.
it's episodic. So it's like any.
You can miss an episode and not
it,
miss
it wouldn't
it.
matter. It wouldn't
Yeah.
matter.
That's why I would say it's above average.
But at least all the episodes so far are enjoyable. Like
They
all
are
of them,
enjoyable.
all of them have been hilarious.
Is there anything else you guys want to add in?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Final thoughts? Final thoughts?
Watch the show.
Going once? Going
Yeah, I was
twice?
gonna say, I was like, if you want a comedy, go for it. It's a pretty good rom com.
I'd say go for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well,
Three guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's
exactly
coming from three guys. So
Three grown guys.
this
Maybe. Maybe one's a kid. Nah.
So I have a question. Actually,
Go
I have
ahead.
a question for the audience, if they would, if they want. Out of us three, which one looks the oldest? I really want to know.
I think that's obvious.
Don't tell them that Trey over there's the oldest.
What?
So don't tell them that. I want to know which one of us looks the oldest.
Well, if they seen the other videos, they would know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, once we take Trey's hat off and they see his skin.
Is that joke?
But
Oh, yeah, show 'em your edge up.
that's
Hey,
the question of the
I
day.
ain't
that
bald.
I want to put up because you usually put one up and it's usually about the anime, but I just want like a different one because I mean I really do want to know which one looks the oldest. So leave that in the comments.
Don't want good side.
Yep, get the good side in there.
Get the good side. I don't have a good side. I'm ugly all over. So
Same.
Well, I'm good looking. I got some confidence in myself. But anyways,
Except for the edge up.
let's not talk about my edge up. Because we could go all day on y'all's. All the way back.
That's why we wear hats.
I mean, we can go like game of horseshoes.
It's cool. We don't need to play that.
All right.
Anyways, guys, give us some likes, some subscribes, and don't forget to check out our next video. And I have been Randy.
Chris.
Trey, and we've been Three Guys Talk, and we'll see y'all next time.
See you.
I like that.